What's up, guys? I'm back and I'm looking at some more NBA player props. In today's video, we have one of the craziest runs going on right now. So if you're watching this video, you're getting in at a pretty good time. We have won 7 straight days. That run is not player props, but winning days right there. We have won 7 straight days, and I've hit 28 of my last 35 props. That's an 80% hit rate, and that's no alternate lines or anything like that. That is just normal player prop lines. We're on fire right now. I'm super excited with how things have been. Let's dive in and hopefully get some more winners under our belt today. This video applies to PrizePicks, Sleeper, or Sportsbook. No matter where you guys are, I got you covered with some player props today, but let's dive in and hopefully get some winners. Before we do so, though, make sure you guys check out the DubClub. There is a 2-day free trial down my description below where you guys can get all of my plays sent straight to your phone. Like I showed you guys earlier, we are on a crazy run right now. This isn't updated yet, but 28-7 in my last 7 NBA days. We've been on freaking fire. You can see right here, one of my DubClub members, he used his $25 protected play on Sleeper, turned it into over $200 right there because we swept the board last night. We've had 3 sweeps in our last 5 days, and I have had 7 straight winning days, including a sweep yesterday. So crazy, insane run right now. You can see right here also, someone else replied to me too and said this is the first day. They've been up over $350. They got on the DubClub yesterday for $5. So what are you waiting for? It's 2 days completely for free. So if you guys don't like it after 2 days, just cancel it. You guys don't have to really risk anything there, or just stick around. Hopefully catch some more winners with me because we are on a crazy run right now. My PrizePicks left him at winnings over $5,700, as you guys can see right there. You can get all my plays sent straight to your phone through the DubClub app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So a bunch of different ways to receive my plays. I've been sending my plays out to over 2.4 thousand subscribers, and that includes a ton of sports, including the NBA, NHL, MLB, and the NFL. MLB right around the corner on March 30th, tied from best sport with the NBA. So I'm really excited about that coming back as well. But like I said earlier, man, we're on fire right now. I mean, now's the best time to get in. It's your first 2 days for free. Go ahead and check it out right now. Link is down in my description below to join the DubClub. And last thing here before we get into the free plays, if you guys are not already on Sleeper, check it out for yourself. You guys can get a first-time deposit match up to $500 right now using promo code DUMG, and you also get a free square. So right now, Sleeper is offering some of the best first-time depositor offers right now. So use promo code DUMG. Link is down in the description below to get access to that first-time deposit match up to $500 and also access to that free square. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk, and let's hop in here. Just also subscribe and leave a like. I really would appreciate it, and have those post notifications turned on so you guys do not miss future uploads. You guys can get in on some of these lines before they move, or just join the DubClub. You guys get everything straight sent to your phone as soon as I pretty much make my entry. So anyways, top of the first player prop here. It's going to be Jrue Holiday today, over 11.5 points. Let's take a look at why I like Jrue Holiday today, over 11.5 points. I took him just the other night over his 11.5 points. He cashed with 12, hoping he can do the same thing again today. So today he is actually facing the Phoenix Suns here. So let's take a look at props.cash and why I like this prop so much. So first off here, he's over in 63% of games this year. But why this line is so low is because he's been in a little bit of a shooting slump here in some of these games, and also has dealt with a lot of blowouts. Those 4 games there, he's missed 4 times in his last 10 games. All 4 of those games, he saw less than 30 minutes. He saw 24, 29, 26, and 26 minutes. What all of those games have in common is a blowout. All 4 of those games were blowout type situations where Jrue Holiday really did not have a chance to go over since he didn't see his normal 30 plus minutes. But when he sees 30 or more minutes so far this year, which he should see if this game is not a blowout, he's over in 80% of games. 80% of games in 14 straight games. So this is an absolutely crazy hit rate that I think the books are not really looking into because of some of his more recent games here. So I really like the spot today. You take a look at also games with 1 day of rest. The hit rate goes all the way up to 91%. He's only missed in 2 games this year with 1 day of rest and 30 plus minutes. And in those games there, if you look at the shooting, he shot really bad. I think it was 29%, like 13% or something crazy like that. He shot really bad in those games when he went under those lines. He shot less than 30%. So loving the spot for Jrue Holiday. I'd be shocked if he misses player prop here, especially if this game does not have a blowout. He's been a little bit worse on the road with 73% hit rate there, but in wins also goes with the 84%. They are favored to win today against Phoenix. Also, this matchup seems to be pretty good. You look at opposing point guards and how they kind of match up against Phoenix. They allow some of the most points per game at 25.6, which ranks 6th in the NBA. They allow the 6th most points per game to point guards so far this year. And in the last 7 games, the Phoenix Suns here, they are still a pretty easy matchup. They allowed 24.97, which is still top 10 in the NBA to points per game allowed to point guards. Also, if you want some more reinforcement here, you can see right here what opposing point guards have done to this Phoenix Suns team. Emmanuel Quickley, he had 21 against this team, clearing his 16.5 line by quite a bit. Jamal Murray had 28. SGA had 35. Jrue Holiday is no SGA, but still, these guys are all clearing their lines no matter what they're at. Fred VanVleet, he had 24. Eamon Thompson had 9, clearing his 7.5 point line. Fred VanVleet went over. A lot of these guards have been absolutely destroying the Phoenix Suns, and I expect it to kind of continue today with Jrue Holiday, hopefully. As long as he sees those 30-plus minutes, I think Jrue Holiday can fly over today. He's got a pretty good history against Phoenix. I think Jrue Holiday is in a very, very nice spot today, over 11.5 points. If you guys like this tool that I'm using right now, by the way, it's called props.cash. You can get it for yourself. Link is down in my description below. Using promo code DMG, get you guys 25% off your first month. It's going to be $15 for your first month for a player prop research tool that is very, very good, considering some other pricing options for some other player prop research tools. I absolutely love prop.cash. I've been using it for over 2 years now, every single day. I genuinely do mean that. So go ahead and take a look for yourself at this player prop tool. Link is down in my description below. Use promo code DUMG. Let's move on now to player prop number 2, though. So with this player prop that I like today Daniel Gafford over 19.5 PRA. If you do not have that available, I also like him over 18.5 points plus rebounds. But I'm going with the PRA today over 19.5. Let's look again here at props.cash and why I like Gafford today. So you can see right here, he hasn't been super great in his last 10 games here. He's been under in 6 of his last 10 games. However, look at the injury report. We have no Derek Lively today. And in games where he's played with pretty much Luka, so really 2 games with the Mavericks, he has had 28 and 35 PRA without Lively so far this year. So he's absolutely flown over this line, and that's in 17 and 24 minutes. I'm expecting between 20 and 25 minutes today for Daniel Gafford. So in games where he's seeing those minutes, so we'll kind of use the minute slider here. This is what I always do for my player props, by the way. I always focus in on the minutes. But 20 to 25 minutes so far this year, he's over in 47%. There are some pretty nice splits here, though. In games where the Mavericks win, he's over in 3 out of 4, with only 1 loss there being to Miami. I think all these games were with the Mavericks, if I'm not wrong. I could be wrong about that, but I think all these games were with the Mavericks, if, again, I'm not wrong. But the one game where he missed, he actually ended up hooking right there. I think he didn't have an assist in that game, so I think he's been over his points plus rebounds at 18.5 in all of these games there. But so he's been great when they win the game. Also, with 1 day of rest, he's been pretty good as well. But I think he's in a really, really nice spot here because, like I said earlier, without Lively this year, he's been very, very damn good. He's at 23 and 35 PRA. I'm not saying that will happen necessarily this time around, but I do like the minutes that you should be seeing today. You should be seeing those 20, those 20 plus minutes today. I think is what we could see from him, because in some of these other games, he's had 17 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 13 minutes, and he's now coming off of back-to-back 21-minute games, which, the last game, he hooked right there with 19. So I'm thinking he's in a pretty good spot today, especially when he plays Detroit. I haven't talked about the matchup yet, but he plays Detroit today, which would be a very, very solid matchup for him. He's played him twice this year with 17 and 29 PRA. However, both those games were with him being on Washington. He didn't really see a crazy amount of minutes in those games either, though. He had 26 and 28 minutes in those games. So, not anything super crazy when it came to minutes, but probably still should have been over in that Detroit game there. When it comes to shooting percentage, he still did pretty good shooting. I mean, he shot 4 for 6, just 6 field goal attempts, won't really get that one done. Anyways, that is pretty much going to do it for those 2 player props. Again, if you guys are not already in the DubClub, check it out for yourself, man. We've been absolutely on fire. It's 2 days for free. Make sure you guys get in right now. Go ahead and check it out. It's a 2-day free trial. We've been on fire, man. We've cashed 28 of our last 35 player props for an 80% hit rate in our last 7 days. That's insane. Probably one of the greatest runs I've ever been on. 7 straight winning days. Why are you waiting? And you're not even paying any money for the first 2 days. You guys can get in there and cancel it for all I care. Just, go and check out the DubClub for yourself, man. Link is down my description below. I also want to show you guys another player prop tool here. It's going to be the daily grind tools here. So you guys can get these with the link down my description below. Use that promo code DUMG for 25% off. This right here, though, is the optimizer. They have this for all these different player prop sites. So if you guys are on like a PrizePicks site or an Underdog, this can be a very, very big help for you. All you have to do is press the refresh button. When you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays on that player prop site. Right now, there's a ton of value right now in League of Legends. You can see some of these lines compared to Hot Streak right there, which have, kind of multiplier-based lines. So that's why they kind of like the under 7 right there on PrizePicks. You can use that link down my description below. Make sure you click on the Fantasy Bundle. And with the Fantasy Bundle, you guys can get 25% off your first month using that promo code DUMG. That's only one tool I showed you guys, by the way. They also have a middling tool and Fantasy Score projection tool included with that subscription there. But also, so separately, though, is the correlation tool. This tool is absolutely insane. It's up 861.4 units since August 18th. Insane results right there. And it finds correlated plays for all these different player prop sites. It also finds plus EV slips as well. So it literally gives you an entry on PrizePicks. As you can see right here, there is some, I believe, League of Legends, if I'm not wrong. No, is that tennis? What is that? That's tennis. There's some tennis mixed in there, as well as League of Legends and college basketball there, just because that's where the value is right now. So it literally gives you an entry right there. So you guys get that tool for yourself. Like I said earlier, it's up 861.4 units. insane results. You guys can get it for yourself. Click on DFS correlation, and the pricing options are definitely on the higher side. So use that promo code DMG if you're interested. That will get that a little bit cheaper for you guys. But that is, again, pretty much going to do it. Join the Dub Club. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. And just best of luck, guys. I really do appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video and in the Dub Club. See you guys there.